All right, guys, well, the C4, as you may or may not know, had a horrible rod knock. And I know the cool thing on YouTube is to just blow up cars and destroy cars and everything for content, but I, being a Corvette lover, feel like I could not stoop that low. For me, I want to actually show you guys that I can rebuild it. It's going to be difficult because getting that motor out is going to be tough. You know, C4 Corvette's not exactly easy to work on. Also, it kind of sucks because C4 Corvettes are not a great modifying platform. Like even a C5 is pretty good, C6 is great, C7 is great. C4s don't have any power, you know, they're just not good. All right, we'll buy another one. Oh gosh darn it, guys. I was really looking forward to the C4 rebuild, and you know, it exploded randomly, but I've heard they do that. These C4s, they do have a tendency to combust spontaneously. Just kidding, you guys voted for the Ram Charger rebuild, and that's happening actually right now. You can see the old wheels are on it, which makes it a roller. I took the ones that popped off there in the back of the truck, but that rebuild is happening. You guys voted for that one, and I really did not want to build a C4. I didn't want to build one or rebuild one. And on that bombshell, if you want a sort of intact C4, hit me up. What's up, guys? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Hope all of you are having a great day. Today I am revealing a new Corvette that you might be able to see a little bit in my glasses here, but it's covered, so you don't know what it is. But I'm revealing my new Corvette because I had to buy a replacement for my C4 that oddly exploded. They're just not good. Yeah, that was weird and a mystery. But before we get into all of the Corvette stuff, let's meet the winner, or actually winners, of my Ford Bronco giveaway, Lindsay and Christy, along with their newborn baby, who came in all the way from Seattle, Washington. They came in to meet us, hang out, and you know, take delivery of the Bronco for a day, and then we're shipping it to them because they didn't want to drive the 2,500 miles home, and I don't blame them. When you win a car or truck from me, if you want to drive it all that way, wherever you live, great, but if you don't, we handle all that because, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Oh, dude, she's cleaned up, tires shined up.
Look at those rims, what do you think?
Oh.
I know, I love the
So
red.
you like the red?
Oh, I'm a red person. I
Okay.
love red. It's my favorite color.
They look good. You guys both got red on, red and red.
Yeah, right.
The red
Trying to
wheels.
match.
Yeah, so I did the Fuel Zephyr in like a candy apple red on a 35, so it looks good, but no rub. You can turn the full way. This thing, I forgot. I haven't seen it in like 2 weeks. This thing looks so
How are you,
pretty
man?
cool.
How are you? Congrats, guys. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, it looks awesome,
What's up,
right?
buddy?
What's up, bro?
Oh, dude, it looks
It's
real
chilly
good.
out today. I had to wear a jacket.
I put on a jacket. It's rare that I wear a jacket.
It is.
I got a jacket
It is.
on. It's like 35. Yeah, I forgot. It looks so good with the flares.
Yeah.
A little poke there. The snorkel, the tinted windows.
Snorkel, the winch, the rack.
Seattle rains all the time. You can use the snorkel.
See, it's gonna be perfect because we're gonna go cruising all the time, go off-roading, take
Yep.
off the doors.
Oh, it's
we're gonna fit in.
And if you
awesome.
ever get stuck, you got the winch.
Yeah, exactly.
Built-in
Or you can
security.
help other people get unstuck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that'll be $5.
Exactly.
Yeah, pull someone out and be like, all right, here's your bill. You
got
can
the
hose,
drain
yeah, it
holes,
has a
right?
drain plug. So you can
Yes.
literally take a hose to the
And this
inside
is
of
like
thing.
marine grade, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I read that.
It's like a boat seat.
God,
It's made to be literally sprayed in. Pretty
so
cool.
awesome.
They've got their Bronco, they've got the money. Where should people go if they want a new, really cool vehicle and a bunch of cash?
717.
717 Supply, baby.
Heck yeah,
It
buddy.
can happen to all of you. Anyone.
All right, guys, well, you met Lindsay and Christy, the winners of the Ford Bronco, and if you want to be our next winner, like Lindsay said, it can be you, but you have to enter right now. This time, if you waited this long to get in, it paid off for you because we are doing 100x entries for 48 hours only for the Trail Boss and the ZR1. Reason being, we never do it again for the duel, but reason being is because usually we do it for one vehicle after the duel ends. This time, the Trail Boss and the Corvette end on the same day, so there will never be a 100x opportunity for the truck, for you guys that really want the truck. And I figured, you know what? You guys deserve a 100x as well for this one, and it's live for 48 hours only. So if you're going to enter today, right now, the biggest multiplier, take advantage of it, and we still have a few prizes to give out as well. Some cool camera stuff, Apple stuff. We got a few things left that we have not given out yet. You're eligible to get something extra in there too. So 100x entries plus free gifts going out in random orders, all kinds of new stuff on the website, new shirts, new keychains, new models, new lighters. Get on there, check it out, find something you like, and get entered. But like I said, don't wait. 48 hours only for 100x, and the giveaway is winding down. Under 10 days left for you to change your life forever. Win that car and 30 grand, or that truck and 10 grand, or you can win both. 717supply.com, link down below. Good luck. And now that you're going to enter and get your new Corvette or Trail Boss and change your life forever, it's time for me to reveal my new Corvette.
I mean, it's 5.
Yes, boys, it's true. I bought a C3. Now, the C3, truth be told, was always my least favorite. I won't say the one I hated the most, because hate is a strong word. But my least favorite, they're all my favorites. All Corvettes are my favorite. But my least favorite generation of Corvette. And here's why. Here's my logic with this. And it's a beautiful car, it really is. I can't wait to talk about it, and I'll take you on a little POV drive after a quick tour here. But here's my logic with the Corvettes, right? C2, beautiful. The split window, you guys know I had one. I will buy another one. Just a beautiful car, the pinnacle of classic automotive design, in my opinion, and the opinion of many other people. To me, that was the perfect car. It was a combination of European coupe flow, but with American muscle in the front, and it just was, the cat's meow, right? And then you had the C4, and I grew up with the C4, so I was a early 90s baby, and the C4 was the heat. When I was young, that's what, like, rich dudes had, a C4 Corvette. And when you look at the timeline of Corvettes up here on one of my many pictures I have of Corvettes, you can see that the C4 was really the beginning of the modern Corvette. You have the C2, which, look at that. I want one of those Grand Sport ones real bad. But then C4, 5 is skipped. These are all Grand Sports, but C4, 5, you know, a little more flowy, but same design, 6 and 7. They're all an evolution of this car. This was the start of the modern Corvette, the straight back end, you know, you can see how this became the later ones, right? And then you have the C1, started with that, very different, but that was the first one. C2, perfection. C4, the first modern one, and the start of the modern Corvette. And then in between those, you have the odd middle child, the C3, and that's why I never liked it. It wasn't old enough to be the classic, and it wasn't new enough to be good by a modern standard, but I gotta tell you, after driving it, I was wrong, and let me tell you, I got an amazing deal on this one. So the black C4, not an amazing deal, blew up on the same day I bought it. Not that I think that guy who sold it to me, he was a nice guy, not that I think he knew there was something wrong with it. There might not have been anything wrong with it, I just got unlucky. So not an awesome deal. This car, I got a killer deal on $9K for a 79 two-owner car, L82 car in the rarest color with, the big thing here, boys, is the 4-speed manual. I was not going to buy an old Corvette with an auto, and the manual in these is extremely rare. The blue interior, also a really cool rare option. All original, unrestored, besides a few mechanical and electronic things that were fixed over the years. It is as it was in 1979, and I love the way those fenders poke out, the bulge there looking good. The only thing that I can spot right away that's not correct is the pinstripe. That was not on there from factory, but that can be gotten rid of. And yeah, there's a market for restored ones, but there's also a market for these time capsule cars. And this is a really good example. In this condition with a few mechanical fixes, it needs a couple things. There's a small oil leak, brake line is leaking, but little things. With minimal work, this is easily a 15 to 20K car, maybe more, depending on how much you do. But now that we got that little tour out of the way, let me show you what she's like to take out for a drive. All right, boys, so I'm excited to show you this one. It's very different from any other POV drive that I've done, but I think that's what makes it cool. And who knows, maybe people on YouTube will hate this, but it's at least it's different than every other video that I make and everyone makes. You know, it's something different. So what you do is clutch in, give her that big pump, one big pump. And it's cold out, but we'll see if she fires. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Parking brake also doesn't really do a whole lot, but that's whatever. We don't need a brake. We got gears, so let's get it. Got the heat on. Heat works, thank God. I did have the T-tops off for that montage because I mean, it looked great, but I was freezing. However, check this out. Windows work, right? And they're in the middle. It took me a while to find that, but the car drives good, man. Although I will say it does feel pretty similar to my 63. I did not expect that because 63, 79, you're talking about a 16-year difference. I just felt like it would be different, and it's pretty close. So I can see how at the time people might have thought this was kind of old, kind of outdated, and by 1980, they were still selling this into the early 80s. I think 82 was the last year, and then there wasn't a Corvette in 83. Little Corvette fun fact, there was no Corvette in 83, and then from 82, from the 70s Corvette, they sold all the way until 82, and then 84 was the C4. So you can imagine going from this to a C4 after only a 1-year gap. That was a huge difference. So I'm sure this was pretty outdated by the time you were talking about the 80s, when the C4 is an old car, but it's still like not that old, and this feels ancient is basically what I'm trying to say. I do like it though. I really like it. It's cool. Everything works. The lights work. Check it out. Pop them suckers up. There they are. I don't know if you can see them, but there they are. Push them down. They go down. It's not modern. It's not fast, but I'll give you an acceleration here. We're in second gear. 3, 2, 1. That was a little scary, but yeah, you know, I enjoy driving it. I do. I enjoy it. It feels cool, man, and I'm not a cool guy, like I say, but you know, I don't know, it's different. It's different, and it's neat. It's a car that is way older than me. You know, this is something that isn't even my time at all. I'm very thankful I get to do this for a living. I bought this car basically for this upload, and I'm just super thankful I get to experience all kinds of different vehicles. I wouldn't trade it for nothing, guys. I wouldn't. And getting to do this is fun. You know, I never thought I'd drive every generation of Corvette, or own. I do own it. I bought this car for this upload. I never thought I would own every generation of Corvette, and that's my plan, is to own every one. And I'm almost there. I'm only one short now. I just, look at the cows. Gotta buy a first gen. But on that note, the plan for this is, I don't know. For the moment, I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I got to experience it. And the C3, not bad. Oh yeah, all right, boys. Well, there was that insane POV drive with all of, I'm sure, 150 horsepower, but it was fun. I had a blast, and my goal with my channel is to eventually own every generation of Corvette, like all my pictures up there. And now, well, now I'm only one away. But even if there is no long-term plan for the car, I had to own it for that reason, and I'm glad I bought this one, because even if I sell it tomorrow, which I might, I don't have the room and I've got a lot going on, but it was worth it to get that experience, and it changed my mind from most disliked, least favorite, to not bad. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, give this upload a big thumbs up. Take care and have a great night. You know what if I hook it to the exhaust?
Oh, to the exhaust.
I'm gonna be gentle with it.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's like, hey man, this is what we're doing today. It's gonna take 15 minutes and then we goof off. If this works, I mean, that'd be really pretty cool. Yank straps again, by the way. These are yank straps.
Dude, yank straps, please shout them out, Ben, because they're awesome, and I always forget to.
All right, I'll put them on the screen.
Poor guys. I need something to poke that. You got nothing in your truck that we can just lay down a blanket so we don't get all sopping wet.
All right, get in there, Bobby.
Stand on the brakes.
How is this gonna work? I don't really know where they plan on going. We need to go up the hill near Bobby's truck. So, this will be interesting. Does the exhaust come off immediately? Put it down in the comments below. About to find out. All right, yep. Oh, no, it's working. Didn't even make a sound. Look at that. Beautiful. That's smooth as butter. Wow. This is working way better than we thought it would. At least than I thought it would. Mike has faith. I have no faith. He's so proud. He's so proud of himself.
Just taking my C4 for a walk.
Oh man. Here she comes. All right. A little bit of creaking going on. Oh man.
What do we think? That's pretty good, right? Yeah.
Oh, parking brakes on.
Oh, this seems to be working, so.
As if the T-Rex gives a shit about that thing starting. Well, the C4, as you may or may not know, had a horrible rod knock. And I know the cool thing on YouTube is to just blow up cars and destroy cars and everything for content, but I, being a Corvette lover, feel like I could not stoop that low. For me, I want to actually show you guys that I can rebuild it, and that's what I'm going to do. So the C4 is here today, and we're going to start the rebuild process. It's going to be difficult because getting that motor out is going to be tough. You know, C4 Corvette's not exactly easy to work on. Also, it kind of sucks because C4 Corvettes are not a great modifying platform. Like even a C5 is pretty good, C6 is great, C7 is great. C4s don't have any power. You know, they're just not good. All right, we'll buy another one. That was as cool as I could possibly hope for it to be. Bobby, that was amazing. Bobby,
Is Bobby alive? Bobby, are you alive? Wait, Bobby?
Bobby?
No, Bobby, no!